Welcome to Insomniac Television, Las Vegas late-night music and comedy variety show starring Las Vegas headliner Frankie Scinta, impressionist Peter Pavone, with performances by singer-songwriter Sarah Day and songwriter Bryn Ryan Van Dyke, along with the not-ready-for-bedtime players and keeping you awake and entertained, Las Vegas headliner Frankie Scinta and resident Insomniac Jonathan Scott.
Hey everybody, Jonathan Scott here with Insomniac Television with my good friend Frankie Scinta, the showman.
Hi, buddy.
We go back a few years.
We do.
And I appreciate you hanging out.
Oh, I wake up at the crack of 11, so what do you...
The Scintas as a family group performed for over 4 decades. Now as a solo entertainer, Frankie performs every night like it's his first and last. After appearing on national TV as a child prodigy, Frankie's never looked back. What were you, 8 years old?
No, I was 7 on local TV. So I'm a Sicilian. So my grandma taught me a song about a donkey, and it was called Lucicaredo. It was a sad, Avia Lucicaredo Maverusa, about a donkey that died. You know, in Sicily, that was the donkey. No, the donkey was the thing that brought him to town. It dug the field. It was his girlfriend when the wife was away.
No, I knew you were enjoying it, so I watched The Godfather for like the 100th time.
Oh my God!
I know you do Frankie Five Angels. You could do the voice just so good.
So, you want Frankie Five Angels?
Frankie, I didn't know this guy.
Well, you know, the FBI guys, they said Michael Corleone did this, and Michael Corleone did that, and I said, yeah, but it was all lies. I loved him. He was my favorite character in the movie.
Frankie's been headlining his own show in Las Vegas for over 18 years, probably more. Still bringing the audience to their feet nightly. Always been a true patriot to veterans, law enforcement, first responders. In fact, during the pandemic, because Frankie's, I think your father and your uncle were firefighters. We fed all the firefighters on the west side of Las Vegas.
Yep.
And we had a great time doing that. Spot-on impressions of some of the most iconic entertainers you've ever performed. We'll do a little George Burns for us.
Well, see, it's good to see you, kid. Are you Jewish?
100%.
You are Jewish.
Yes.
So am I. But I hung around with those other guys. You know why?
Why?
They were fun to hang around with. Yeah. And you know what? All the Jews wrote all the Christmas songs.
That's right.
We did. All of us.
Yeah.
There wasn't one Italian in there.
You got a little George Burns song?
Up a lazy river by the old mill run, lazy river in the noonday sun. It's fun without a piano. Blue skies up above, everyone's in love. Up a lazy river with me. That's it.
That's
Good
George
night, Gracie.
Burns.
That's it.
How about a little Dean Martin?
Oh, Patty, well, if I had a drink in my hand. You know, this morning I woke up with the birds because last night I fell asleep in a tree. I always loved him. You know when he sang, you could see a smile on the radio.
Yeah.
Honest, you could tell he was smiling.
How did everybody get into my room? His daughter, Dina Martin, does a live podcast every Friday on the Book of Faces.
Yep, Dina Martin. Yes, I know Dina.
Tom Jones is another one of your...
It's not unusual to be loved by no one. So George Wallace, the comedian, when he was at the Flamingo, dear friend, he calls me and he goes, "You're coming to the show tonight, Mr. Scinta." He always calls me Mr. Scinta. Yeah. I go, "Yeah, I'm coming." He goes, "I heard you coming." He goes, "Will you get up and do something?" I go, "No, I just came to watch you." So I get there and he goes, "Come on up. Ladies and gentlemen, when I first came to Vegas, this man brought me up on stage with his family. Nobody knew George Wallace in Vegas. He introduced me to Vegas. He's a dear friend, Frankie Scinta. Come up." So I go up on stage, and I'm looking up at him. You know, he's tall.
George is like 6'5".
Yeah, I know. I'm Sicilian. I'm 5'7", at the most.
Do you get paid every time you say you're Sicilian?
We can't talk about that. Why does he do that? Now I got to answer questions.
George Wallace.
So he says, "Do a little Tom Jones." So I go, my Delilah. And I did that. He goes, "That was pretty good. But wait, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tom Jones."
Oh, he was there.
Are you kidding me?
He was there.
He brings him up on stage, and there I am with Tom Jones. And we did a little bit of back and forth. You know,
Dueling Toms?
Yeah, but we had track. Tom had a track. I had nothing.
Well, the ladies love Tom.
Oh, they still do.
Shout out to our friend Dr. George. I call him Dr. Wallace.
Oh, yeah, I
I
love
just heard from him the other day. He's in Atlanta. Hot Atlanta.
Hot Atlanta. I love George
Atlanta.
Wallace.
George says to me, you know, he talks to his black friends that say that they want to go to Africa. He says, "Save your money. Come to Atlanta."
I love George
Ray
Wallace.
Charles.
Ray Charles. Oh,
Ray?
yeah, I like to Georgia. That's all.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Anyway, if
Truly
you
do.
get a chance to see Frankie when you're in Vegas or around the country,
South Point and the Italian American
either
Club.
one of those.
Either one of those. South Point is an incredible showroom. The Italian American Club is my house.
Frankie says he lives to perform and will continue to sing and make people laugh for as long as there's a stage and an audience to entertain. Stay right where you are. We've got more with Frankie Shinta here on Insomniac Television. Please stay awake. And we're back. Hi, everybody. Jonathan Scott with Insomniac Television. We're here with a musical guest, Sarah Day. A little bit about our guest, Sarah, international entertainer, Grammy-nominated singer, songwriter. Sarah Day's performed her soulful originals of pop, soul, R&B, funk, jazz, and even EDM worldwide. How do you do that EDM stuff? Electronic dance
Just get
music.
groovy with it, baby.
You get groovy with it. That's how you do it?
Yeah.
If you had to pick a genre, which one would it be? If you had to pick one.
Well, I say soul because I have a soulful voice, and that's what touches me is the soul.
I love your voice.
Oh, thank you so
You've
much.
got a pretty voice.
Thank you
So
so
soul, who would be your favorite soul singer? I'm going to put you on the spot.
Aretha Franklin.
Aretha Franklin. That's a good one, huh? Sarah Day comes from a musical background, raised with her father, serenading her with his love of all music genres. But your dad liked Motown the most, huh?
He loved Motown. And he also played guitar and sang with me and did like kind of folk, classic, stuff from the Bee Gees to Evelyn Champagne King he would listen to, and then he loved the Four Tops, stuff like that.
Sugar pie, honey.
Yeah,
Bun.
yeah.
Sarah danced and sang through her childhood in her native Toronto, where she studied musical theater. Want to talk about that at all?
Yeah, I went to the top private musical theater college in Toronto, where I'm from, and studied, went in as a dancer first, and that sings and acts. And then my professors were like, oh no, girl, you need to focus on that voice because you can get more lead roles. So I kind of from then took on, focusing on the voice a lot
Well, we're
more.
so lucky to have you with us. Just back from a tour of Southeast Asia, making to feed your souls and a must-have on your lover's slow jam playlist, performing her new hit single, Catch Me If I Fall. Here's Miss Sarah Day.
Just catch me if I fall in love, baby. Catch me, baby. Wanna feel your warm embrace. You know I think about you, babe. No one ever sounds the same when you're calling my name. This loving won't be on hold. Truth must be told. I don't wanna be alone. I know where you belong.
Consequences and repercussions. My love needs no discussion. I'll put it on you. You won't look back. Feel it so deep, like this love throwback. Catch me if I fall. If I fall.
Fall, baby.
Won't you catch me if I fall? Catch me.
Oh, just catch me if I fall in love.
You're so sweet, baby.
Won't you feel my body, baby? Just catch me if I fall in love. Won't you catch me, baby? Won't you catch me? Once in a distant place, a dream I can't erase. You fill me with that sweet taste, got me wanting some more.
Tastes so good.
Deep desire, I will be bold. Your body, I wanna hold. Feel it till we lose control, mind, body, and soul.
Feeling on you, deep down inside. Your eyes between my thighs.
Don't go to sleep. More music and laughs right after a word from our sponsors. The sexiest show in Vegas.
Diners, the Nevada Style Pub invites you to play the best tavern, keno, and video poker in Vegas. Promos are how we roll, so make the most of your gaming dollars here with us. Come play in our ongoing gaming promotions and receive daily free play, bonuses, and more. With a chance to win Knights, Raiders, and Aviator tickets, and big money with all those jackpots. It's not only the great gaming that Diners Pub has, it's the 24 awesome rotating draft beers and best appetizers to match. So join us in watching your baseball Aviators and all your home sports teams as we make history in Vegas. Diners, the Nevada Style Pub at 8410 West Cheyenne, 1750 North Buffalo, and Las Vegas Boulevard and Windmill. Steiners, I love this place.
In Las Vegas, where every moment counts, make a lasting impression with Desert Rose talent. From trade shows to private parties, corporate events to poolside gatherings, our models bring elegance, grace, and style to every occasion. Desert Rose talent, where elegance meets professionalism. Elevate your event to unforgettable. Call Desert Rose Talent at 702-627-9728. 702-627-9728.
Give your skin something to sing about. When the spotlight is on you. Lyrical Skin.
Elevate your weekend with the unforgettable brunch experience at El Dorado Cantina. Our new menu combines sweet and savory favorites made with the highest quality farm-fresh, non-GMO ingredients and never seed oils to fry. Treat yourself to the Hangover Cure Burger, our decadent Bollillo Churro French Toast, and filet breakfast tacos. What's brunch without the perfect drink? Enjoy bottomless mimosas, Bloody Marys, or a delicious specialty cocktail. Great live entertainment sets the vibe every weekend at our Tivoli Village location. It all happens every Saturday and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at all three El Dorado Cantina locations. Join us for brunch where quality and flavor come first. See you this weekend. Moving to Hollywood from New York City, photographer Frank Worth soon became a friend of Frank Sinatra, Marilyn Monroe, and Sammy Davis Jr. With a knack for being in the right place at the right time, Frank Worth was allowed on set to capture these very rare images of the stars at play. We can now offer you these very special limited edition photographs printed on 16 by 20 high gloss paper, suitable for framing in your home, business, restaurant, or bar for only $99 plus shipping and handling. Visit our website at HollywoodClassicPhotos.com to order your Hollywood Classic photo of Frank, Marilyn, or Sammy for only $99.
Hey everybody, Jonathan Scott with Insomniac Television. Thank you so much for staying awake. We're here with our guest host, Peter Pavone, to talk about his amazing career and some of the things that he does. Peter, first of all, thank you so much for being here with us.
My pleasure.
Why you said that with so much sincerity. Peter's known as an impressionist, performing luminaries and instantly recognizable. And I'm going to put you on the spot a little bit, if we may.
Yeah.
A little Frank Sinatra.
How did all these people get in my room?
Wasn't that Dean Martin?
Oh, I'll tell you, I'm all right now, but this morning I'm in rough shape. You know, I picked up my shirt, the button fell off. I picked up my briefcase, the handle fell off. I'm afraid to go to the bathroom here.
Now, I've got a list here. I've never seen or heard anybody impersonate Howard Hughes. How would you impersonate Howard Hughes?
Oh, I'll tell you, if you had cleavage, I'd put you in one of my movies.
John Wayne.
Well, listen up and listen up good, Pilgrim. If you don't behave yourself, we're going to send you up to Brokeback Mountain.
You know, but nobody knows who John Wayne is anymore. Johnny Cash, that's another one.
Oh, yeah, well, you know, Johnny, hear the train a-coming.
Yeah. And here's another obscure one. the world's most interesting man, the Dos Equis guy. You need the wig and stuff.
Stay thirsty, my friends.
So stay tuned for more Insomniac Television with our friend, Peter Pavone.
My heart cries out for more. It's lonely when you've gone. In this room just meant for lovers, where my heart has found a home. With you I feel the passion, strength of love's embrace, as I lie here still and dreaming of when we will love again. Today my heart is aching for the love you give so free, and the perfume and the passion that's swirling around me. Today the love we're making is a love forevermore, and the perfume and the passion is the painful deep amor.
Thank you for staying awake. More Insomniac Television in just 2 minutes.
Diners, the Nevada-style pub invites you to play the best tavern, keno, and video poker in Vegas. Promos are how we roll, so make the most of your gaming dollars here with us. Come play in our ongoing gaming promotions and receive daily free play, bonuses, and more, with a chance to win Knights, Raiders, and Aviator tickets and big money with all those jackpots. It's not only the great gaming that Diners Pub has, it's the 24 awesome rotating draft beers and best appetizers to match. So join us in watching your baseball Aviators and all your home sports teams as we make history in Vegas. Diners, the Nevada-style pub at 8410 West Cheyenne, 1750 North Buffalo, and Las Vegas Boulevard and Windmill. Diners, I love this place.
In Las Vegas, where every moment counts, make a lasting impression with Desert Rose talent. From trade shows to private parties, corporate events to poolside gatherings, our models bring elegance, grace, and style to every occasion. Desert Rose talent, where elegance meets professionalism. Elevate your event to unforgettable. Call Desert Rose Talent at 702-627-9728. 702-627-9728.
Give your skin something to sing about. When the spotlight is on you. Lyrical Skin.
The sexiest show in Vegas.
Elevate your weekend with the unforgettable brunch experience at El Dorado Cantina. Our new menu combines sweet and savory favorites made with the highest quality farm-fresh, non-GMO ingredients and never seed oils to fry. Treat yourself to the Hangover Cure Burger, our decadent Bollillo Churro French Toast, and filet breakfast tacos. What's brunch without the perfect drink? Enjoy bottomless mimosas, Bloody Marys, or a delicious specialty cocktail. Great live entertainment sets the vibe every weekend at our Tivoli Village location. It all happens every Saturday and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at all 3 El Dorado Cantina locations. Join us for brunch where quality and flavor come first. See you this weekend. Moving to Hollywood from New York City, photographer Frank Worth soon became a friend of Frank Sinatra, Marilyn Monroe, and Sammy Davis Jr. With a knack for being in the right place at the right time, Frank Worth was allowed on set to capture these very rare images of the stars at play. We can now offer you these very special limited edition photographs printed on 16 by 20 high gloss paper, suitable for framing in your home, business, restaurant, or bar for only $99 plus shipping and handling. Visit our website at HollywoodClassicPhotos.com to order your Hollywood Classic photo of Frank, Marilyn, or Sammy for only $99.
In Las Vegas, where every moment counts, make a lasting impression with Desert Rose talent. From trade shows to private parties, corporate events to poolside gatherings, our models bring elegance, grace, and style to every occasion. Desert Rose Talent, where elegance meets professionalism. Elevate your event to unforgettable. Call Desert Rose Talent at 702-627-9728. 702-627-9728.
We're here with another singer-songwriter musical guest all the way from sunny Los Angeles. We're with Bryn Ryan Van Dyke. Bryn, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for letting me be here. This has been so fun.
I'm glad you find it fun.
Yeah.
It's work for me. What can you tell our viewers about yourself?
Well, I'm a singer-songwriter, and I'm actually came from Honolulu, where I live now. I did grow up in Southern California, but decided kind of late in my life that, you know what, if you're going to have fun in life, you got to do something that you really love. And I decided, the only thing that I loved was music. So I figured I'd had to learn how to sing.
Tell us about the songs that you've written and what you're going to be performing for us.
I have a song called Strange Dream. And this was really a dream that I had when I was a kid, and it used to be reoccurring year after year after year. And hundreds and hundreds of kids would go up to this mansion, and when you get in the mansion, you'd go in these different rooms. Everybody would separate, and every room was a different dream. So finally, as I got older, I was able to kind of manipulate my dreams and make them fun, and it never happened again. So anyway, that's what that's about.
Well, we appreciate you being here, and we hope you stay awake for Bryn Ryan Van Dyke. Stay awake.
It's early morning, the clock says noon. The sun should be out, I see the moon. I try to fly, but I just fall. Don't know where I am at all. Strange dream happening to me. Strange dream. What can it be? What does it mean? Breathing deep beneath the sea. The prickly hands of fear caressing me. Am I awake? Am I asleep? Is this real or just a fantasy? Strange dream happening to me. Strange dream, what can it be? Strange dream, something, what does it mean?
Stay awake for more Insomniac television.
Here with a mobbed-up wise guy bedtime story, welcome our not ready for bedtime players and Las Vegas headliner, Frankie Shinta.
Little Tony Two Sacks was just 6 years old, but he already knew the rules of the family. His nonna always said, Respect is everything. Loyalty is forever. So every night when bedtime rolled around, Tony liked to imagine himself as the youngest wise guy in the family. One night after brushing his teeth, Nona always checked, of course. Tony snuggled under the covers and whispered, "Nona, tell me a little story about the family business." Nona, sitting by his bed, grabbed a little cup of cappuccino, might have been espresso, nodded knowingly, and she said, "All right, Tony, but remember, this stays between us, capiche?" He said, "Capiche." Once upon a time, Nona began, there was a young wise guy named Benny the Biscuit Balducci. Benny wasn't tough because he had muscles, he was tough because he had brains. Benny could make anyone smile, even the cranky baker, he was nasty, who never gave out extra cannolis to anybody. No, but one day, the baker's flour wasn't delivered, it was missing. No flour, no bread, no cannolis. You see the problem? That's a problem. Tony nodded, wide-eyed. He's interested now. Nona said, Benny knew what he had to do. He put on his little trench coat, grabbed his notebook, and started asking questions. He found out the delivery truck had been intercepted by the Three Stooges. I think I know those guys. And they were quite a gang. They were stealing ingredients to make their own bakery. Tony gasped. Yeah, could you imagine that? Oh my God, what did Benny do? Well, let me tell you what Benny did. Benny didn't yell or fight, nah. Benny knew a little charm goes a long way. He invited the Stooges for a sit-down. That's typical of a Sicilian family. Shared his Nona's secret biscotti recipe and said, let's work together. Your bread, our cannoli, one bakery. No more fights. It was a good deal. And little kid said, did it work? Nona smiled. She said, oh yeah, it worked, Tony. They opened the best bakery in town and everyone was happy. Benny even got a special cannoli named after himself. How do you like that? Tony yawned. His eyes got heavy. Nona, if I ever run into trouble, I'll use my brains, not my heart. Just like Benny. Nona kissed him on the forehead. Good night, my little wise guy. Sleep tight. And remember, family first. And as Tony drifted off to sleep, he dreamed of cannolis, the peace that it would bring, knowing that even the toughest business, kindness, could be the ultimate show of power. Brings a tear to my eye.
Good night, everybody. Good night, everybody.